Sahara Hare is a Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam Looney Tunes cartoon that was released in 1955. It's directed by Fritz Freleng with a story by Warren Foster. And of course, we have Mel Blanc voicing Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam. And it starts off with Bugs Bunny arriving in the Sahara Desert, thinking he has arrived at Miami Beach. And he gets all of his equipment out, ready to relax at the beach. But then he realizes that actually it's a very long walk to the shore as he plods along this what seems like an increasingly weary desert environment. And just as he's beginning to get a little bit exhausted, Yosemite Sam comes along, called Riff Sam. And after that point, it's the usual Bugs Bunny versus Yosemite Sam. Yosemite Sam trying to do a bit of a shootout while Bugs Bunny's just wandering off doing his own thing. Bugs encounters some mirages, which I thought was a nice touch. It took me a second. I don't know if this says more about me than it does the cartoon, but with with the main mirage that he encounters to begin with, it took me a second when I saw it. I was like, what on earth is that doing there? And then it became clear. So I thought that was good fun. They could have done a bit more with that, but I think they utilized it well enough. It's not my favourite setting for a Bugs Bunny cartoon. There's nothing wrong with it, absolutely, and it's very well animated. Just for me, visually, the desert is not as exciting for me as, certain other locations for Bugs Bunny. But I thought the interaction between Bugs and Yosemite was enjoyable, believable. Bugs Bunny I liked, as always. He's definitely a character who never fails to entertain me most of the time. Is there a Bugs Bunny cartoon I don't like? Not off the top of my head. That doesn't mean there isn't, but off the top of my head, nothing comes to mind. I thought it was an interesting cartoon. Not my favourite. Worth watching if you're a fan of Bugs Bunny or Yosemite. And definitely worth watching if you're a fan of Looney Tunes. If you haven't seen it or if you don't remember it, check it out and let me know what you think. Sahara Hare is not a bad cartoon at all.